Seat yourself in a comfortable chair or sofa. Take a deep breath in. Imagine that you and the chair have become one on a molecular level. Your molecules and those of the chair are transferring back and forth. You're connecting to the molecules, becoming as one with them. Now imagine that on a molecular level, you are part of everything in the room. Expand outward, become as one with the outside world. Imagine that you're part of the area and then of the country that you're in. I want you to imagine that you're part of the entire earth, connecting to the earth, land and sea, every creature, every nation of this planet, until you and the earth are one and the same. Imagine that you and the universe are one and the same. Imagine that you're a part of all the bright lights. Imagine that you're part of the jelly-like substance. Finally, imagine that you are part of the iridescent white light that is of the seventh plane existence. Become as one with the iridescent white light tingles. Take a deep breath in and open your eyes. Welcome. Okay. Welcome. I'm going to do this in theta. Okay. There's a part of us. There's a part of everything that exists. Like seventh plane energy. That's the seventh. That's the life force that binds everything together, keeps us all together, keeps us safe. This is the energy of unconditional love. And there's nothing more powerful than unconditional love. Just breathe with me. Thank you for being here with me. Whoever you are, wherever you are, in all time, space, dimensions, lifetimes. I'm recording this to make it real, to send out my namaste vibrations to the world, to prove to myself that I did exist, that I do matter, that I am loved, that I am lovable, I am supported. And by me being me and doing me, being free unapologetically and refusing to buy into fear, refusing to be anything but who I truly be, which is unbounded love. I set the example. I set my line in the sand for humanity. Okay. So what I'm going to do today is a little bit of planetary cleanup. I'm going to help you step out of the fear porn, okay, and take off your mask and wake up to your own radical responsibility for your life, for your happiness. So let's all synchronize our hearts. And I'm going to tell you a story of little boys and little girls that have gone through life doing their best, trying to figure out how this crazy, insane planet works. And sometimes insanity is not explainable. And sometimes things happen that are so beyond little boys and little girls that they don't have the heart to look at it. And that wounded little child decides to disconnect, dissociate, or makes a decision, approves a choice to to stop living, just shut down whatever part that didn't fit into wherever they were trying to fit in. And they come up with some really, really strange decisions and choices to explain why bad things are happening to them. And if it's happening, uh, someone who's supposed to be the one that loves them and is supposed to take care of them is doing stuff, and it's not making any sense. Then they make choices. And some of the times they decide, well, if this is happening to me and the people that are doing this to me say they love me, then I must be unlovable. So everywhere you've knowingly and unknowingly used self-sabotage in your life to prove yourself that you're absolutely right, that you are unlovable. And you're sticking to that decision no matter what, because you would rather be right, safe, in control, and happy. Are you ready to recant, rescind, resolve, and dissolve it, please? I don't know how. I know it will be. Universe, show me. See? You're lovable. It's done. It's done. It's done. Thank you. And sometimes little boys and little girls, when something bad is happening to them and they can't figure it out, they decide that it must be because they don't deserve it, that they're unworthy. So every time, everywhere that you've knowingly or unknowingly used self-sabotage in your life to prove that you were absolutely right, that when you were little and you decided you were unworthy, and you're going to stick to that decision no matter what, because you'd rather be right and safe and in control and happy. Are you ready to recant, rescind, resolve, and dissolve it, please? I don't know how. I know it'll be. Universe, thank you. It's done, it's done, it's done. Grateful and fulfilled. And sometimes little boys and little girls might even decide that they're evil. So everywhere you've knowingly or unknowingly used self-sabotage to prove yourself that you were absolutely right when you were little, you decided you were evil. Are you ready? And then you're sticking to that decision no matter what, because you'd rather be safe and in control and right and happy. Are you ready to recant, rescind, resolve, dissolve that, please? I don't know how. I know it will be. Universe, show me. I am grateful and fulfilled. It's done. Thank you. Greater changes. And sometimes little boys and little girls, when bad things happen, the people who are doing it are the people that they thought they had, that they trust. And they might decide, well, I must be bad. So everywhere you knowingly and unknowingly you self-sabotage your life to prove to yourself that you are absolutely right when you made that decision when you were little, that you're bad. And you're going to stick to that no matter what, because you'd rather be safe and in control and right than happy. Are you now ready to change your mind and recant, rescind, renounce, denounce all of that, please? I don't know how. I know it will be. Universe, show me. It's done. It's done. Thank you. I'm grateful and fulfilled. And everywhere. When you were little, you decided that what you knew was wrong. And everywhere you're knowingly and unknowingly using self-sabotage in your life to prove yourself that you're were absolutely right, that you were always wrong. And you're sticking to that decision no matter what, because you'd rather be right about being wrong and safe and in control and than being happy. Are you ready to change your mind? Let's recant, rescind, resolve, dissolve that, please. I don't know how. I know it will be. Universe, show me. I'm grateful and fulfilled. Thank you. It's done. It's done. And sometimes things get so bad and they're so hard and everything's just so unbelievably insane and beyond. Little boys and little girls sometimes might just check out of their bodies and decide, I'm nothing, I'm nobody, I'm no one. That's the only reason that I can think of that this would be happening to me. It must not matter at all. So everywhere you've been knowingly and unknowingly using self-sabotage to prove yourself that you were absolutely right when you decided you're nothing, nobody, no one. And you're sticking to that decision no matter what because you'd rather be right and safe and in control than happy. Would you like to change that now? Yeah. So let's recant, rescind, renounce, denounce. Release you from that choice. I don't know how. I know it will be. Universe, show me. I am grateful and fulfilled. Thank you. It's done. It's done. It's done. Sometimes things are so beyond that little boys and little girls might just decide that they're separate. Everywhere you knowingly or unknowingly use self-sabotage to prove to yourself that you're absolutely right, that you are separate, and you're sticking to that decision no matter what because you'd rather be right about being separate and safe and in control than be happy. Ready to change your mind? Would you like to know it's possible? I don't know how. I know it would be. Universe, show me. Thank you. It's done. It's done. I am so grateful and fulfilled. So now I'm going to show you the Ho'oponopono prayer. It'll help you give yourself compassion. Before that, I'll give you some self-directed compassion key phrases. So the mantra is, "I'm so sorry." Now, you're a strong person now. The cool thing is you've survived everything. You wouldn't have found yourself to this recording. The fact that you're here means that you're a warrior and you have stood up for you no matter what. And it has been a really tough journey, but you did it. You're here, you're on the other side. For all the times you did suck it up, buttercup, and you never acknowledged because you couldn't let yourself acknowledge just how hard it was. I'm going to teach you how to give yourself self-compassion and how to love yourself no matter what, so that you can be happy no matter what. So just the fact that you're going to hear yourself say this, it doesn't have to make any sense. If it had made any sense, you'd have done it a long time ago. It's just stuff you stored in your body that if you can just tell yourself and listen to yourself, you'll feel so much better. So just repeat after me. Make sure you use you and you're giving compassion to the wounded part, the little wounded part of you. But you're strong now. Okay, so I'm so sorry. You're so sad. I'm so sorry you had to do everything alone. I am so sorry. There was no one you could trust. I'm so sorry you decided love hurt so much. I'm so sorry it wasn't safe. I'm so sorry you couldn't be a little kid. I'm so sorry you saw so many little kids die. I'm so sorry you were so glad it wasn't you. I'm so sorry you felt ashamed that you were happy it wasn't you. I'm so sorry there was no one there to help you say no. I'm so sorry when you did tell people they didn't believe you. I'm so sorry your life's been so hard. I'm so sorry you had to choose to make it so hard. I'm so sorry no one ever showed you how to love. Would you like creator's perspective and understanding and to know what it feels like to really be able to receive unconditional love? Just say yes. Creator change. Okay, so now we're going to do the Ho'oponopono, where it'll help you learn how to love yourself a little bit. So we're going to learn how, would you like Creator's perspective and understanding to know what it's like to forgive? And forgiving doesn't mean that you're saying it was okay, that what happened to you was okay. It wasn't okay. And I'm so sorry they made you think it was supposed to be okay. And I'm so sorry you thought that was all you deserved. It was not okay. The thing about forgiveness is like, as long as you have it, then you're spending energy focusing on that. And that's energy you could be spending somewhere else that would make your whole body feel a lot better. So by having any kind of charge on whoever hurt you, you're still giving them some of your energy and control, and you're still giving them some of your power. And it seems really weird, but the way to get back your power is to stop hating and to let it go. So would you like Creator's perspective and understanding to know that it was possible to forgive yourself, to forgive others, and still be safe? Creator. How would you like to know what it's like to accept yourself and to accept that you're allowed every single rage and range of emotions? Creator change. Would you like Creator's perspective and understanding to know what it feels like and to know how to be able to just allow these emotions to dissipate without exploding, without imploding, to just feel the waves, the ocean, feel the emotion like waves and the emotion. Just allow the feelings to release and let them go, knowing that you can keep yourself safe. You're allowed and you deserve this. You have this now. And would you like to have Creator's perspective and to know what it feels like to be patient and to know that someday you will have self-acceptance and you will have self-esteem and you will be able to really, really stand up for yourself, and your nervous system will be able to handle it. Say yes, Creator change. Okay. So every time, for all the times you have to hold on to the need to control and manipulate your outer circumstances, are you ready to learn how to let that go? I don't know how. I know it will be. Universe, show me. I'm grateful and fulfilled. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive. Thank you. I love you. For everywhere in your life, you're holding on to the need to hold on to judgment and using that to sabotage you. Are you ready to let that go? I don't know how. I know it will be. Universe, show me. I'm grateful and fulfilled. Thank you. It's done. It's done. It's done. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And everywhere you're staying in the loop of woulda, shoulda, coulda judgments on your past choices. Are you ready to recant, rescind, renounce, and denounce those? I don't know how. I know it will be. Universe, show me. I'm grateful, fulfilled. Sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Love you. Sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Love you. Sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm going to ask Creator to integrate everything right now for your highest and best. Just if you'd like a body healing right now, just say yes. Creator, change it. Then I'm going to ask Creator to send love to you, baby in the womb. If you wanted to say yes, Creator, change it. Okay, guys. I think I'm just going to give you a couple of downloads. I'm going to ask Creator to recall all of your soul fragments, bring them back to you, all of your superpowers, all of your virtues, what it's like to be a little kid, what it's like to have fun, what it's like to have joy, what it's like to imagine, what it's like to play, what it's like to just be loved, what it's like to be able to trust, what it's like to breathe, what it's like to be able to walk and try things without worrying about being wrong or being unloved or being beaten up or being killed or making other people sad or not knowing what you did wrong. Just be able to just be free without apology. Would you like it to say yes, Creator? Change this. I don't know how. I know it will be. Universe show me. Grateful and fulfilled. There you go. That's enough for today. Time to go play. Love you. Bye-bye.